Oh, is it shit? Oh yeah, long range. How you fucking? Oh, that hit me. Yeah, I've already gone up like 100 levels tonight. Yeah. From 250 to 350. Thank God it doesn't take a lot of souls to level up in this one like the other Dark Souls. I still remember the number. To go from 837 to 838, it's 1.3 million souls. That's really not that much. Yeah, from what I remember. And remember, like, Dark Souls 1, max level was, like, 712 or 13. And by the time you got to, like, 500, it was, like, 8 or... oh, I had a high level one. Yeah, it was, like, 500s. It cost, like, 6, 7, 8 million, somewheres like that. And there was still 200 more levels until max level. Same with Dark Souls 3. Same scale. So yeah, Dark Souls 2, it's just so much easier and quicker to get to max level, which is nice. Yeah. Well, you can't do that anymore, though. You know, you can't just go to the bridge and put your red sign down and duel all day. You know, like you can't do that, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. Like, the best place to find duels is sadly the arena, like the blood arena. It's pretty much the best place, and it's pretty consistent. Like, I've played this game very little in the last 2 years, but when I do get on there, there's a few people up in there each time. Yeah. And I'm wondering what max level is going to be like. I'll let you know if it's like pretty poppin'. I'll let you know, and you know, maybe it'll give you incentive to get to the top, the max tier. I probably doubtful, but I mean, if it's busy enough, though, you know, depending on how it is, it could be worth it. Relive the old days. You can run around butt naked with your bandit axe again and shit. I swear, soda just makes you more thirsty. I feel like chugging a bottle of water right now. Especially root beer. Yeah, that's what I got, was a 12-pack of root beer today. A&W root beer. Yes, sir. I like Mugs, too. Mugs is really good. I love root beer. You know what soda I really cannot stand at all? Is cream soda. I think cream soda is just... Oh, so okay, at least you can relate with that one too. Doesn't it just taste really off and weird? Like, why would you want to drink that? Like, but there... I was just gonna ask. I was just gonna say, some people love that shit though. Like, that's all they get. I'm like, you're fucking weird. Fucking weirdo. That's like someone saying they like black licorice. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, fuck that shit, dude. Black licorice? Black licorice is... ugh. No. I do not. I've tried it, and I've tried it, so I have a valid opinion. You know, it's not like one of those things you're just like, oh, from the sight and sound of it, ew, you know. Like, I've tried it, and it just is not my flavor. That's why I could never drink Jaeger. Because it tastes just like black licorice. So yeah, I love me some root beer. Especially, well, I'm actually not too big on root beer floats. I don't know why. The vanilla ice cream kind of makes it weird. But I'm also a pineapple and ham on pizza kind of guy. Hawaiian, I'll fuck with that shit. Yeah, that's I don't mind it. People are fucking... The people that are like, oh, it's disgusting. It's not... Yeah. Yeah, or barbecue chicken. Fuck yeah, I'll eat that too. Yeah. Now, I've had Alfredo. It's actually really good with Alfredo. I used to work at Pizza Hut, so I've pretty much had all of it. Yeah, Alfredo and chicken. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. How are you? You don't need ranch though with Alfredo on your pizza. Like ranch, I won't use ranch with that. The Alfredo is already creamy enough. You don't need more creamy. The hell are you watching, Chris? Are you watching something on your phone? At least the loading screens are a lot faster than the original Dark Souls 2 on like Xbox and PlayStation. That's been nice. Shit. Yeah, go over there. Go over there. Are you talking about that gold and jewelry dude in New York? Like, walks around down the streets trying to give shit away? Oh, no. No, this dude's like our... I mean, it's probably fake or scripted. Right. No, the dude I'm talking about is like Armenian or something like that. Yeah, and he'll like be trying trying to give the shit away on the streets, and people just like ignore him and shit. He probably be no, he probably be telling them, hey, just walk by and ignore, and then when like when they're done recording, he'll still give them something or whatever, just to make content, you know. run number 60. I'm getting a lot of souls though. I haven't, well, I died once in like 60 runs. Oh, I already used the bonfire aesthetic. Cool. Alrighty then. Well, you did say it's free on extra, so you probably got a lot of people that are new or something since it's free. Yeah, but still, the fact that it's on there, so it's gonna get a lot of new players regardless, no matter how much time. Yo, what's up, Jordan? What's up? How long you been on? I didn't even see the notification go off that you got online. Oh, usually I have it set to where it'll notify when you get online. I didn't see it go off. Oh, duh, I'm broadcasting on Twitch right now. That would be why. You don't get notifications whenever you're broadcasting. Fuck. Yeah, it was pretty chill. How the fuck did that hit me? That's bullshit. You're fucking... This fucking guy. Oh shit, that was a stomp. Dude, get out of the corner. I hate when the fucking Giant Lord goes into a corner up against the wall. Fucking annoying. How was your day, Jordan? Oh shit. Well, that's always tiring. Yeah. Well, it is Friday, so you work in the medical field. Oh shit. Yeah. You know, that's a really popular thing in the medical field, especially with nurses, is like call-ins, you know? I've noticed that. It's like it's like commonplace. Yeah. Well, in the shifts too, you guys do 12-hour shifts, so sometimes I'm sure people are just like, you know, I'm just not feeling it today. I don't got a 12-hour in me, you know. I'm sure that's how it is for most people. They're just like, yeah, no, not today. I'm just not feeling it. Which I can understand that, you know, because most people can barely go 8 hours, let alone another additional 4 hours. Like, oh yeah, lots of questions or uncooperative or what, and all the whole 9 yards. You know, just the annoying questions and stuff. That's funny. Right? He starts freaking out and stuff. The little monitor thing starts beeping. Beep 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 beep. Which means his heart rate is dropping rapidly. He'd be freaking out. Uh, That's funny. Yeah, I still haven't finished Rebirth yet. I'm gonna tell you this. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. It's it's a little overwhelming and draining, the amount of like side stuff and mini games that, yeah, which has been the general consensus amongst like rebirth groups on Facebook. Like, a lot of people are complaining about the side content that you have to do in the mini games and stuff. It's just like every step of the way, kind of. Yeah, a little. I know that's why. I know that's why I've actually heard a lot of people back when it came out, when they finished it, they're like, "Yeah, it's definitely a fun game, but not something I'd want to revisit and do again." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then you saying that, it's pretty much, so that's a pretty common occurrence amongst players of Ragnarok. When they beat it, they're like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that again." But like, there's so much good about Rebirth though, too, though. So there is that. There is a lot of good though. Like, the combat is much more dynamic and more fun than the first part of the remake. So yeah. And like I said, you can pretty much use, you can, not pretty much, but you can use a summon every single encounter. Whereas, remember the first part, it was like 3 or 4 times through the whole entire game you got to use a summon. Like, it was very rare. So, like, you know, yeah, the combat, like, a lot is better though, for sure. But just, it's just a draining amount of side shit that you do, and it's just like, come on. Like, for example, Jordan, like, you'll get a sword or an accessory here or there every blue moon through a chest, but most of the accessories and items in the game are locked behind some kind of mini game or side quest that's like real like mini game ish vibe, you know. So a good yeah, like I'd say 75% of like accessories and equipment and gear and items are you have to do like these mini game side quest things, and it's just like come on. Hence the 150 gigabytes, all the content. Oh, fucking A. But it's still a really great game. I mean, I would probably play it again. But with all the complaints about the mini games, the amount of mini games and side content, I'm sure with the third one they may tone it down a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Definitely, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, well, with Rebirth, it's a bit more 50-50 prioritized with the side content and main story. Like, they really focus heavy on the side content and mini games. Like, for example, you know that one town, Costa del Sol? Okay, your entire visit and time there is all mini games. Like, the entire, that's all it is. From the moment you get there until you leave. But it's alright, it's cool. Exactly, so that's how they filled it in. They just made to where you have to do like 5 or 6 mini games. And it's mandatory. Like you have to do it. Yeah. Yeah, and it's pretty easy. Um, Final Fantasy Rebirth, the newest, the second part of the remake. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of complaints on Facebook forums and groups about the side content and mini games, how people feel like they just went a little too overboard with it. It's a 150 gigabyte game. So there's a lot of right, yeah, there's a lot of side content and mini games. But I'll say this, like all the original mini games, like the ones at the Gold Saucer, Jordan, with the shooting the hoops, the G bike, all that, like it's still in that one and like much more modern and better. It's not like, PS1 era. So it's kind of cool and nostalgic, but then again, it's still a mini game that you have to take your time and do, and it's just like I just kind of want to experience and hear the story, not play these like Roblox style mini games, you know. If I wanted to play Roblox, I'd play Roblox. Not, but it's all right. It's manageable or tolerable would be the more appropriate word. I feel like that's kind of why I haven't finished it yet, though, Jordan, is because of all the tedious side content that you have to do. And I'm like, I get kind of bored pretty quick of it. I mean, it's a long ass game. I'm like almost 50 hours, and I'm like 80%. My progress meter is like 80%, so, or like low 80s. So it's a 60, 70, 80 hour fucking game because of all the side content. Otherwise, it'd be like a 30, 40 hour game probably. Here, I'll look in a second, Jordan. But yeah, I'll give you a general idea of what to expect. Especially you being a completionist and plat chaser. Yeah. Oh, yes. And the tough fights. There's these simulator fights where you have to fight because in that game to gain a summon materia, you have to defeat that summon in a fight. And like once you get to late game to get like Odin and Bahamut and Gilgamesh, like they are tough. It took me a dozen or 2 dozen tries to get Odin. And there's simulator fights where you have to fight Odin and another late game summon at the same time. It's a duo fight. And I had a hard time enough with just one of them. So, yeah, here. So I'm at, check this out. To just give you an idea of the amount of side content, I'm at 80% on the dot, and I'm at 58 hours. So 60. And I still have 20% of the game to go. As well, main story. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a lot of side content. Otherwise, I'd have been done with the story like 10 hours ago. Like you remember 16, right? In the because you platted it in the side quest. Oh yeah, it's like a fraction of that. Like 16's a fraction of the amount of side content in this game. Yeah, they're all the same. It's the same in every region. It's like certain tasks and objectives to do, and it's the same in every region. Yeah. So like when you leave the first like so this is how it is. Like there's these towers that you have to find which show you the objectives in the open world to do, which is just either fight a group of enemies, and you have to meet certain perimeters and requirements and stuff. You'll see when you play it. And it's the same with every region with the same stuff. So it's just real repetitive, which is a downside. But that's not mandatory. Like you can technically skip that stuff, but then you're not getting a lot of like gear and equipment that will obviously help you a lot. So, let's see here. Yeah, I'm at level 350 now on the dot. Yeah, Jordan, Giant Lord farming on DS2. Do you know about that? Do you know that life? Well, you remember on DS2 how there's an item called Bonfire Aesthetic, and you can burn it at any bonfire and it resets that area and the area boss over and over. Well, the Giant Lord, which is a late game boss, you get a bonfire aesthetic inside the boss room. So you can do it infinitely. It's an infinite loop. And I've done it like 60 something times so far tonight. I'm going from like level 250 to 350. Yeah. I've only died once, which is pretty good. Came close a couple times. But I've done this fight so many damn times, like I know the boss and the spacing and where to position so well. But I'm about to hop on the Arc here in a minute though, after a few more runs. Oh yeah. Yeah, the dark magic is not nearly as powerful as it was in Dark Souls 1 though, I'll just tell you that. I don't think it's like the one-shot OP shit like it was. Well, there is one particular spell in this game that's like that. It's called Climax. But it uses up every bit of souls that you have on you. That's how its damage is based off of how many souls you have on you. So... And I think it caps at like 10,000 souls, so anything over 10,000 is irrelevant. Yeah. You you could one-shot people with it though if you have 10,000 or more souls. Ask Chris, it did a lot of damage for sure. But no, they would have very little health left. Very little. But damn near. Yeah, I never did. I've got hit by it several times in the past, and I'd have like a little bit of health left. But that's max level, yeah. If you're like level 500 and below, then you're fucked. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Vigor. It's called Vigor on this one. Yeah, I've probably done this Giant Lord fight in the thousands of times, Jordan. Over the years. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So many times. Most fights I don't even get hit by them. There's a certain position to stand by his left foot when he postures it, and you just have to know how to move your character. You don't even have to roll dodge the boss, like you just move straight. to the side and just dodge his swing and just hit him and repeat, rinse and repeat. It's really simple once you get the hang of it. Like I just did a flawless run right there, not one hit. I mean, I've almost done this boss 100 times tonight, let alone. Let me look at how many divine... Of course. What am I, a fucking noob? Dude, I have like 10,000 hours in this shit. I will tell you this, Chris, my first like 2 or 3 fight runs, I didn't have it. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh, the Tesladora shit in the silver fucking snake ring, put it on. So I did like the first 1 or 2 fights without it. Then I quickly threw it on, because I remembered. Yeah, you get like 444,000 souls, so almost 500,000 souls per run, Jordan, on this boss. Because there's a headpiece, a chest piece, gauntlets, and leggings that have increased souls from fallen enemies, and there's a ring too, so I have all 5 pieces on. Well, yeah, well, his soul that you get every time is 25,000. So 444 plus 25, so it's like 470. Yeah, something like that every run. Yeah. And like I said, it's 1.3 million to go from 837 to 838, which is max level. I know. Dude, when I go to Missoula with 10 million souls, I can go up like 30 levels still. I'm like in the 300s right now. Yeah. Oh, you fucker, he got me. You bastard. That's twice. Yeah, that's the other thing. Once you're at the max difficulty for him, when he hits you hard. Yeah. Because Jordan... Yeah. Yeah, because Jordan, this boss I'm fighting is like the boss that I'm doing over and over. So it's like end game. Well, like timers that like panic roll and shit. No, he's not too easy. He'll get you. I recall when I first started playing, when the game first came out. You know, it took me a little while to get used to him. But once you do, it's like super simple. Like here, Jordan, if you have a moment, I'll fucking screen share and I'll do a flawless run. That's how easy he is once you get so used to him. And I'll show you the like little trick to... Yeah, once you know what to do. Yeah, exactly. Hey, it sounds like you need to go get a cup of coffee. Oh shit. You're immune to coffee. Your tolerance for coffee is so high. Yeah. There you go.